这个古人应该还蛮有情趣的一个人吧，毕竟四面都是落地窗。妈妈喜欢这样拍照吗？喜欢。而且他们一定要这样拍。别！开闪光了。你在拍什么呀？我拍这个啥？那嘴里面有啥？有点动，就这个东西。你知道那个第一个字念什么？你知道第一个字念什么吗？知道这个字念什么吗？什么香管？所以中国人认字是认一半，因为它是一个禾，一个树。刚才查过，应该是念黍，是指粮食的意。发现好多字都不认识。什么六鸳鸯馆？我们的导演是韩国人，他一直在笑，说的好像你认识一样，听得懂吗？听不懂。我现在是在拙政园的苏州古城区的河做这个手摇船，这是在我印象中啊，这个手摇船都是这种电动的，但是没想到刚才这个师傅告诉我说是纯手摇，而且连方向都是自己来控制，我觉得还蛮神奇的。
青那河边草，有船的人。
看我的这个。想体验苏州当地民族的这个服装了，在船上，虽然是划船师傅借给我的，但是还是蛮有中国特色的盘扣。妹妹你坐船头，哥哥你岸上走，嘿。来到江苏之后，希望能够感受到江苏的人文气息，让我也变得比较淑女。趴下！妈妈来到这种景点一定会有动作，第一个，第二个。我是江南女子，温柔。
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Map 1 is in the books, and then sadly, it didn't go the way of FlipSide, or well, happily, if you are a Vici gaming fan. But I suspect most people watching our stream will certainly be cheering on the Germans or Europeans, whichever you prefer. MVP, of course, well, it's only going to go one way. It was N9, I think he picked up the ace in that one. I'm not sure. 18 definitely did. I'm sure 18 got the ace.
18 got the ace in round 3.
And N9, I think he got an ace when he pushed out. I'm not 100% sure on that one, but 12 headshots out of 18 kills. Holy cow.
I was going to say the same. It's just stats which are very appealing to look at. But of course, the scoreline 10-5. And again, they retain the title. I mean, it's not even close in regards to
this was the 1v3
scoreline. Yeah, the 1v3 for N9. This is more than likely why he got the MVP.
Yeah.
But beautiful stuff there.
That was that quick shot. Yeah, it was the reaction shot. Incredible stuff. And then, of course, catching the man around the corner. There he is, the young lad. Youngest member of the team. And yes, keeping himself topped up in that. It's not the same, is it? That Red Bull.
It's not.
It's not the same. In case if you ever come to Asia, you would experience what is Asian Red Bull. The amount of is it taurine? I can't remember. That's in that is scary. I think is probably the only way to say it. Not legal in Europe, and it's non-carbonated as well, isn't it? So
yeah, it's like drinking syrup. But FlipSide, they have a lot to do here. Sub-base Black Widow, Ankara, and Paul obviously still to come. And you know what? Usually you think, oh, I bet they might have a go on Black Widow or Ankara, but you don't really look at Vici and think, they don't really have a good map or they have a bad one.
Yeah.
It's just, nothing's good news when you're playing against them.
They have no weakness. They have no weakness. Subbase, though, is one of the better maps from FlipSide, although, granted, they struggled a little bit against RU Legends, or Ru Legends, whichever you prefer. But it is going to be a blacklist start for FlipSide, so they're going to be on the attack. And they've just had themselves a little break in between to gather their thoughts and get themselves prepared. There certainly was enough in the bag to show signs that they can get on and do something, but unfortunately Vici are just so strong. Of course, map coming up, it is going to be Subbase, as we pointed out. So the attack inside, it's what we saw last night, if you managed to catch it on the second stream, where they took down Ru Legends. It was 10-8 though, Phil. It was very, very close.
Yeah, it was indeed. And Subbase itself is a map where we've actually seen some good stuff coming in from FlipSide, and I'm going into this one maybe a little bit more confident for the Europeans, but I'm trying to think back if I've seen Vici on this map.
I've not, but then again, they could have happened on the second stream because we didn't see a great deal of them early on.
Don't really know what to expect. Probably brilliant stuff as always, but
sadly for us, information's a little hard to gather.
Yeah.
When you can't actually access websites. It's the sad state of affairs here sometimes in China. But as it is, we'll see how it works out. Vice, of course, the P defender, but it's all about the attack to begin with. And we saw with their attacks before FlipSide here on the Subbase, which we've seen them play a couple of times actually. It's very slow, methodical, thought out, built up. It's not a quick rush, not catch people out. Maybe they're going to change it against Vice, I don't know. They certainly tried to change it a little bit there on the attack inside on Mexico, but here on Subbase, it's a much slower approach.
I'm actually thinking about players which I'll be watching in particular. Dabaqu on your screen is definitely one to watch, but for me, I'm thinking FlipSide. A lot goes to FaZe normally, but I want to see Vice. I want to see him come out his shell, do something crazy. He's not that kind of player which will put a lot of multi-kills on the board. We see Snox and Dennis doing their thing. For me, Vice and as well Seven sometimes can go a little bit under the radar, a little bit unnoticed. So if they can step it up, maybe, just maybe FlipSide can make this an interesting one, because you know what, the last thing that I want is a 3-0 sweep, and that's not any bias to any team.
It is the grand finals, and map 2 is underway. FlipSide Tactics on the attack, representing the European hopes and dreams against Vici Gaming from China, the champions, the national champions, and looking to be world champions as they are 1-0 up. And the slow probing from FlipSide begins.
The probing does, and it's more towards that A side. You've got FaZe already looking through the mesh. I think FaZe has actually got a sniper there. I've just seen him pop one bullet off. It didn't connect. Seven as well. He's going to be just lurking around, but FaZe is the one on your screen. He is using a sniper.
So is Emzin. We could get that duel at last. FaZe is going to be pushing through vents. A little bit of the rattling of cages over on B side. But it is double doors where they're stacking up, and that's where Emzin is staring at right now as they start to peek and probe. 18 sat ready and waiting at the vents, and that's where FaZe is going. So he might have himself a little trouble. That's Dennis getting taken down by Dabaqu. They're going to push through the smoke, and it's going to work out. 18 gets one, but Vice replies. Now we see FaZe. Well, he was wondering where they were, and Emzin, Deagle, found him. And now there's a real problem. Bomb in the hands of Seven. Snox got himself in a good position. Snox going to pop around. Gets one, doesn't get the second. Oh, what a shot onto N9. That makes it a 2-on-2. Emzin up in the nest, just around the side. Formy peeks around. Formy pushes in. Formy gets taken down by Vice, and now it's Emzin in a 1-on-2.
Vice, we said we wanted him to step up. He'd already got 3. Nearly took down Emzin. The weakness of Emzin came from Vice. Can he pull off an absolute beast of a round here? The bomb is down, 30 seconds left on the clock, and Emzin, you've got to wonder, he's a dangerous man with this in his hand.
Yeah, I think you want to check the pants of Vice at the moment. Oh my, what?
What?
How did that not connect? I'm pretty sure the shot went through his shorts. Or at least there is certainly a smell coming that way. But Snox, what a play from that man. And the first round goes to FlipSide, as it did on Mexico.
Credit where credit's due. Vice, he performs. It's a nice triple on the first round. And they pick up round number 1 here on sub base. Looking at the overhead here. Pretty similar to round 1. Gonna have Seven and Dennis as well as FaZe just bobbing in, getting that information, trying to get some intel, finding out where they are. Nothing has been gauged just yet. FaZe and Emzin, the battle of the beasts. Emzin did take damage. I don't know if that was through a wall of some kind, but FaZe getting ever so close.
Close but no cigar just yet. Yes. Once again, he works his magic, comes through those vents. You can see 18, ooh, just hopped up over FaZe. You can see his outline as he peeks through there, so keep our eye on the kill feed for that one. As they test themselves in, double doors are going to be pushing into the room. Are they going to go mid to B here, I wonder? No, it's going to be an A hit. Definitely going to be an A hit. Dabo Q's going to have to go big here. Vice and Dennis get themselves 1. 7 also chimes in, and that is going to be the site cleared out before me strikes and delivers as FaZe drops down. Bomb plant will come in. Emzin and Formy both very low. FaZe gets around, gets 1, and now Emzin with it all to do once again.
Well, Emzin picks up the AK. He can do this. He's low on health, but look at the rotation coming in. It's smart, it's quick, and it's
they've left.
Looking nice. And it's going to B. They
See
should
you
get this
later.
down. But Emzin knows. Emzin knows A is completely clear, and he's off to B himself.
Yeah, and he's going pretty quick about it. He's not looking at the corners. He's not checking every angle. He's well aware, the knowledge. Now, if he can take this into a 2-1-1, Dennis is alone at the moment on site because FaZe is going around the world. It doesn't matter. Dennis has found the shot, and it's 2-0 for FlipSide.
This is a scoreline which I wasn't expecting here, but the attack is looking strong for FlipSide and Vici. They need to change something up. I've got to say as well, for me, the double that he did get was, through the smoke a little bit lucky almost. Sniper battle going down again. FaZe impressed so much during this whole tournament. He's got a big task on his hands, though, to take on the beast that is Emzin. Again, you're going to have your 3-stack over at A, trying to get the intel. I'm not sure which one number 5 is. It's Vice. He's just watching at the flank.
Well, Snox has made some great entries so far on A site. Dennis this time is the man that's over that way, while the rest of FlipSide again start to push and press and stack and look towards A site. It's worked so well for them. This time they're not using FaZe dropping out the vents. He's looking to go for the rotate, and that could be tricky. Dabo Q's going to be the man tested. He's got to have heard the drop down there. I'm not sure, I don't know, but he's holding the angle. Vice is going to be the first to come around that corner. Unusually, he's normally the backup. They spot him out there, but Dennis takes him down already. A lot of damage going towards Vice. Now, nobody in Sniper, which is a real problem because it does give a lot of ground to Vici to try and just bombard them with these grenades.
Well, the one thing that it does do is confuse them a little bit because they're looking, expecting someone to drop down into the nest, but 18 picks up a nice kill. He falls to Snox in a 3v2. Could this be round number 3 for FlipSide here? Formy takes damage as well, but now a 2v2 is looking good here. N9 for the clutch. C and 7 crouching behind. It's going to be FlipSide.
Whoa.
It's 3-0.
A triple for 7 there, I think, maybe even 4. Brilliant stuff from FlipSide to begin things here on sub base. They're clocking up the rounds already. 3 to the good. And it's all been on A site. So will they change things up? And look at the aggression from Vici. We can see it on the minimap. You can see it on your screens, actually. 18's pushed right up to the double doors. Dennis is just the other side. And they've kind of expected this, I feel. I think FlipSide have read into this really well.
They have. Kawhi picked up a similar strategy to this, and it didn't work for them either. They flew around the corner and they got shot down, but maybe a different story for Vici. We can see the mini-map, and 4 have backed off. Now you can see the mini-map.
Dennis not quite getting the nade through the door, bounced back and nearly hit himself there. Not quite working out, but it is going to be a stack over towards B. I think they were expecting Vici to go aggressive. They read this really well. Vici did try and go aggressive. It wasn't over the B side where they're stacked out. It was over an A. But really good read from FlipSide so far on Vici on this sub-base map. Of course, wasn't the same on Mexico. They kind of read the situation well. They just couldn't match them pace for pace.
The problem is here, with the rotation, because they'd not checked anything, they've got to check every single corner here going into B, and it takes so much time to push up. Dennis is going to be just lurking still.
He's over at double doors right now. So he's keeping them busy over that side, which is going to keep N9 and Dennis. Look towards the kill feed. You can see that. They're very close to each other on a mini-map at the moment, while this is going on over at B. There's N9. There's Dennis.
FaZe has picked up Emzin. Emzin's down. He's out. It's a 5v4 now. A big
scope
pick.
entry. Where's that? That's going to be over. Okay, so he's peeked in towards B there.
And now they're rotating.
Actually, he's rotated into vents. So now they're coming in towards N9. And N9, are they going to be expecting this corner? I think they will because of the aggressive stance that Vici took early on. I think they're expecting him to be in this corner. They're not going to check the first man, the second man. And that's just about the best trade they could hope for. 18 gets one. FaZe drops down in his face, but he's got no health. No health at all. A 2-on-2, but slithers of health for both FlipSide members. Dennis can't get WQ down, and now FaZe has got to go heroic.
Yeah, heroic is the perfect word for it. Then he's going to have to push in with the deagle. And for me, takes him down, and you can see there wise words coming in from the boss himself. And you know what? Coming around that corner, he not only got the double, but he injured 2 more really bad.
I can't believe they didn't even check it, because they'd taken control, they'd pushed up, yet they're not one person. It was the third man that came around the corner that checked that corner.
Yeah. Unfortunately for FlipSide, they lose the first round here.
That's a butt.
It's a big butt. And it's Emzin who is in the vents. There's no one really contesting him, as you got your typical 3 over at A. And quite well pushed up, actually. One just holding the middle as well, but Emzin is the one in the vents. I'd love to see what our number 4 is doing here.
Yeah, it's FaZe. I don't know whether he's got the scope or not, whether he's staring through doors. N9's number 2 that's approaching around. Dennis is holding the forward angle. Yeah, it's FaZe that's holding the crouch on the corner, so I can only hope. Yeah, he has got the scope. Okay, so he is staring at the smallest of pixels, waiting for that smoke to clear, and N9 is about to come into that position. They just moved. Just moved. This is the attack pattern that's worked so well for them, though. Now we're going to have, I don't know who it is. It's going to be Vice. Vice is going to come in the vents. That's where Emzin is sitting waiting. Nobody's going to clear that out just yet, so they've got to be careful of Emzin on the backstab. WQ gets a little position forward. He holds up and he manages to get the kill. Doesn't manage to push on through though. N9 on the rotate does. He takes Vice down. And now Emzin starting to push around the corner. Chases on. Has to back away from that grenade. But shot through the smoke. Not able to net themselves any results. They backed away. 7 finds 1. Finds 2. N9 goes down. But Formy gets the kill. Now the wraparound. FaZe finds him. That's 18. And now Formy in a 2-on-1. But don't write him off. He's done this before. And that's a really good spray. He's taken them low, but he's low himself.
Yep, he's taken them very low. 30 seconds left. The bomb looks like he's getting out of it. Yeah, he's actually FaZe.
But he can see them. He can see them. He knows it's not an A hit. So he's going to, he's already started the rotate. This could work out really well for Formy. But they are going to take the slow, steady approach. I think Formy just got a glimpse. I think he just got a glimpse. He did. He's in a perfect lineup. Oh!
It's bad shots. Formy, he missed the first shots there, and he paid the price for that.
Absolutely. He could have easily got the 2v1 there. Easily. They were lined up for him almost. But yeah, like you say, that first shot just didn't land, and that's the crucial one. And FaZe, we talked about how he needed to have some heroic plays. He had a fair few in that round. 4-1 for FlipSide. A great start for them here on the attack.
Yeah, it is indeed. Of course, we've constantly talked about no team getting more than 5 rounds. It's looking fantastic for FlipSide, but it is only the first side here. And now they've gone back to their original strategy of playing it slower. They've not pushed into A just yet. It's going to be Vice actually over there at A, where you got FaZe and Vice over at B. You got Dennis, Snox, and 7 lingering around A and seeing whether they will push in. No one like looking at the vents from either team, really.
They're really very good at keeping the defensive team guessing. They just probe, prod. They cover the entire map. They don't go, hell for leather into one spot, although they did in that one round, which paid off. But they do slowly probe and prod, and it works out well for them. They just get those picks. FaZe once again with the scope. He's on the rotate at the moment. He's number 4, you can see on the map there. He's going looking, and it's going to be a 3-stack over at A side. Looks like, I think it's Vice is number 5 that is making his way. Yeah, he's just about to hop into vents there. So, like you said, no one in vents at the moment covering him off. So, he's going to get himself a little bit of freedom in there. But a couple of shots pulls Vici with 3 members over towards A side. 1 in Sniper, 1 down low. And there's the second coming across in towards Sniper as well.
Yeah, pretty standard A push here going down, but it looks like Vici are reading this one quite well. 2 are going down to the bottom. That's N9 and Dabaku. Dabaku's been fantastic in this series alone. And now it's going to be a 3v2. Dabaku's going to see them first. Dennis is going to be back against the wall. The trades come in and it comes up better for FlipSide. Formy's also taking damage. 18 goes down and now a 3v2.
Vice had to land those shots. That's giving up Sniper. He didn't get anything from that. 18 taken very low. 7 picks up another 2 though. And now M's all alone. There he goes. 7 gets himself 4 in the round. And yes, indeed. Come on. 7, 5 and 1. And that has stunned a little bit the Chinese crowd. A brilliant attack already for FlipSide.
Yep, and this is the best any team has done so far against Vici. 5-1 up here on the first side. And I've got to hand it to 7. 7 and Vice with 2 players that are wanting to step up here. And 7 certainly has his top fragging with 11. 18 with a murderous shot there onto Dennis. Is traded by the man himself that is 7. And now a 4v4 as it looks like FlipSide are just starting to back off a bit. They don't want to be over-aggressive here on A.
12 and 4 for 7 so far. That's a magnificent start in the opening 6 rounds against Vici Gaming, of all people. Massive, massive start for him. When you need players to step up, this is the time. Emzin, 1 and 6. Something we've not really mentioned. In fairness, he has been the last man in about 4 rounds.
Yeah.
With about 1 on 3, 1 on 4 situations. So we shouldn't harp on the scores. The kill count doesn't always tell the story. And at this case it doesn't. But we do see Vice once again being the man probing over at B site. Trying a couple of shots, trying to shake the cage and draw some attention this way. Emzin not falling for it though. With the AK. He's going to push forward. Emzin's gone aggressive. He's going to try and chase down Vice and he will catch him. Caught unawares. Now he tries to get the shots off the side there through the window. And he gathered a lot of information there. We do see on the chase, Snox. He is going hell for leather, chasing down Emzin here. Rushing straight in towards B site. Emzin down low. Bomb coming with him. That's going to be in the hand of 7. FaZe tries to push around, but doesn't manage to land the shot. FaZe is probing over on A site as well. But this is a tricky round for FlipSide now in the 3-on-4. But look how low Formy and Emzin are.
Yeah, Snox has just put a lot of damage into Formy, and now the rotation coming in. It does look like an A here, and it looks like exactly the same. 2 in, 1 through the vents maybe. And FaZe is leading with a sniper. Does he see the feet?
Oh, my word, that's so close. Any little nudge, the flash comes in. Dabaku's full health, by the way, so I don't think that toe shot's going to catch him. Snox has got Emzin down, but Formy just comes rushing through. 7 once again. Dabaku drops, but N9 comes around the corner. 7 pressured. He's going to get taken down, and it's a round for the Chinese at last. The second on the board, 5-2.
Well, they're not used to being in this position, and FlipSide, they made that first kill, but it was answered so well by Vici. And we're going into round number 8 here on the first side.
Look at Emzin. Look how aggressive he was there. Looking for that quick early pick. Not going to find it. It was Vice that he was looking for and almost did. FaZe going through the vents. He's got support with him as well. I can't see. Is that Snox pushing up behind him? I think it is. So Snox and FaZe. Are they going to try and go for the drop down, the wraparound in towards A site? It's funny how we see different tactics. Like, think of Rue Legends. Rue Legends were going heavy through mid to B. Like, almost every round. We haven't even seen FaZe FlipSide even try that yet.
I've not really tried B at all.
No, they haven't. It's been a hit. And it's worked. They've clearly pinpointed a weakness in Vici's defenses, and it's working so far. But Emzin is in position to cover, and 18 with a bullet may be ready to go because they are pushing through. If it's just one little peek, we'll find the shot, and Snox gets him.
Well,
there is the mid to B.
Vice has found the second, and what this does do is find FaZe in a very favorable position. And my goodness, it's a 2v4. N9 and Dabaku need to do something big here. This is going to go to 6-2 if they're not careful.
The first wraparound we've seen so far, and it's going to be Dennis to cut them off. Dennis is in the room. N9's going to be coming his way, creeping through the smoke, seeing if he can get anything. Just get a little peek there. Nothing showing for him, though. N9, position known, gets himself a shot, but there's the trade, and there's the round. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the 6th round on the board for FlipSide.
Well, they won't want to end it just that. They're going to go into the half here in a very good position. 6-3 or 7-2. Something I didn't expect to happen, especially on sub-base. But the one thing they have done, they've completely taken Emzin out of the game. And when you do that, something goes right for you.
FaZe is holding the angle. Oh,
close.
18, yeah, just got a glimpse there. FaZe went in early, but now that's given up position, and FlipSide are through the double doors, but they're going to back away. They've got the bomb in hand, and now they're going to head over towards B side. Like you said, this is something we haven't seen them hitting too often. Vi's over there still probing, still looking to try and find something. But again, FlipSide, slow it down, work the angles, work the positions. Formy is the man covering off, and I think he just got a clip onto FaZe there. And he did. So he knows the position. FaZe showing the angle. Oh, look at the damage onto FaZe there. Perfect little just feint to the left there from Formy.
Well, this could be the first of a B attack. Of course, obviously, the last round.
Yeah, they've second-guessed it. They're like, nope, this ain't working. Oh, my God. Oh, N9's going to be right, ready and waiting. FaZe just walking straight into that.
Yeah, there's only one winner, no matter who it is on that side of the vents, though. But N9's staying there. He's holding down these vents, and with the advantage in numbers here, he can do. Bomb just being dropped for a second, as we do see 18 having a bit of gunfight going down. This is going to be Dennis, who's taking damage.
Emzin's joined him. They're going to be pushing on towards the doors. This is going to go badly wrong unless 7 can pull some major heroics off here. If they push through there, look at Emzin holding the angle. 18 has just backed away. Check the vents. N9 with him. They have 5 members on A site, and FlipSide are walking straight into it.
40 seconds left on the clock here. They're walking into a wall. Beast here, and there you go. Talking to Beast, Emzin finds 2. He does get taken down, but Formy picks up a 3rd, and there is going to be the end of FlipSide. We go into the side, the half time, should I say, with FlipSide leading 6-3. A good end for the boys from China.
Well, it's the most rounds that anyone has taken off Vici so far. Now they have the unenviable task of defending. There was hope for a 7th, I think, at the end there. And speaking of 7, some heroics from him. 13 and 6 at the end. Fantastic performance. Got himself the ace, I believe, at one point. Really solid stuff from him. 6-3 though. Good score. Good opening. Now, what do they have in defense? What are we going to see from Vici? They certainly struggled, no doubt about it. 5-1 down at one point. It could have been a lot bigger, but we're back in the game, ladies and gentlemen, and it is a fast push on B.
Well, let's see exactly what they do have. Vici pushing fast on B. We're actually going to see a heavy stack onto A from the defensive side. In fact, no, one's turned around, that one being FaZe. He's going to join his teammate over at B, but the bomb, just bear in mind, the bomb has been left right at the back.
Yeah, back at spawn. It was basically they just piled straight in, and Vi's almost got caught with his pants down. He tried to go aggressive, and Emzin was just running headlong towards him, so he backed away quickly. I think that's why we're seeing, I believe it's FaZe that's over there. Numbers haven't adjusted. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what switched around. No, everybody's in the same numbers. It's good. I do know what's going on. And Emzin is starting to look towards. Vi's little shot off there, you see. Little rattle. FaZe slowly backs away. So 2 covering off, but this is going to be a mid to B play. And it's going to be tricky. We'll see how it works out for FlipSide.
Dabaku just holding the angles here. He's been a beast for Vici, but now look at this, the aggression. We can see the minimap, they're pushing forward, they're pushing fast, and it's into the B. It goes one way, and then altered the second as 18 picks up a double, and now it's just
really
Snox
nice.
Left in a 1v4.
Really
18
nice.
With a triple kill.
Yeah, really, 18 just backed himself, and he's like, okay, I'm just going to cover the flank. So FaZe went running, chasing, everywhere went chasing the kills. And sure as hell, 18 just sat in the corner. So thank you very much. 1, 2, 3.
Very, very good stuff. And it doesn't surprise me coming from a player like himself. But again, this is fast to B. They're probably just going to hold back. They've just basically put 2 at each side, 1 in the middle. But it's completely different here for FlipSide. They are holding very, very far back. Just in Sniper's Nest, down A, back of B. Pretty standard stuff.
Giving up a lot of ground, honestly.
Yeah, that's my worry for FlipSide, is if they give too much map control up, they give too much intel away. And especially if you got someone like Dabacute making those entry kills over at B, it could be dangerous.
FaZe with the scope, holding the angle, staring straight down. It's 18 that's going to be the man that will come through the doors if he sees him, but holding the slimmest of angles. 18 sat there, though, waiting just off the side of the doors. Meanwhile, N9 is the man that's pushing in. There's the bomb, making its way through with 4Me. So Snox is the man that may well be tested at the bottom of the stairs.
See Emzin and Dabacute doubling up here at the top of B. That's been noticed by FlipSide. You're going to see a rotation coming in from FaZe. Right at the bottom, though, Snox, he's going to be holding the same position that Dabacute does for Vici. Just peeking, left, right, left, right. And he'll happily do this for another minute, as long as it keeps them at bay.
Yeah, 18's going to push into Sniper. There's the push over on B side. Emzin, is he going to force the rotation? No, they haven't. They haven't fallen for it. But 18's lining up. He's still waiting for FaZe to rotate. They've pushed in. N9, good play from Snox there. Took it casually, took it easy, backed away. Knows that 4Me's in the corner, and we'll find him. Solid stuff from FlipSide. Now into a 2-on-5. Dabacute finds himself one. Vice goes down. But the bomb is over on A site, and look at FlipSide. They've 4-man stacked it.
Yeah. It all came from Snox and his flash grenade. It was literally perfect.
He's got one. They're lined up for him here. Carefully does it here. FlipSide, 18 is taking it down to 1-on-1s while it's a 4-on-3. Oh, it's down to a 2-on-2. Uh-oh, 18 looking for 7. Gets in the corner. FaZe is on a 1-on-1 with Dabacute. Dabacute coming rushing around the corner. FaZe out of position. Hops and skips. Dabacute, can he find the shot here? Tries to rattle it off. Runs out of time. And FlipSide pick up the round.
Yeah, they do indeed. It's going to be 7-4, which, again, a scoreline we haven't seen before. And for me, they should have won that a little bit more convincingly. They almost threw it away. They kind of rushed out of A. They rushed where the bomb wasn't. Forget last round. We're already into the next round. It's 4v4. FaZe is taking damage as well. Gunfights go down. Emzin wins the battle, and Dennis is gone as well.
Yeah, that's going straight into Sniper Nest as well. This has all gone array. 7 and Snox left. Just Snox now as he pushes on through into Sniper. And a 1-on-4. No chance here. No chance at all. There's the nade coming down. Snox rushes the corner, flashed up. Oh, headshot flash, why not? All right, okay, let's see what else you got in the bag. There's one, spins around, can't get the second, goes in for the reload. Now 30 seconds.
Surely not. This would be unthinkable.
Well, it's 4Me that's going to point. They went for the double pick there. 4Me going to get taken down. He can't quite get it, though. In a 1-on-4, he gets 3. And a shake of the head from 4Me there. Damn right he should, but Emzin steps in and finishes it and says, come on, guys, calm down. We had a really big start there. A 1-on-4 almost going the way of Snox. Now, will that give them any impetus to push on?
Well, it was aggressive previously, and it's the same this time, but trying to find something through the smoke there. And again, we see FlipSide playing very far back. 2B, 2 mid, 1 down A. Map control given up for Vici. And I think this is a huge round. Again, it's one of those mental rounds where 7-6, you know, you're crawling your way back, you're back in it. But 8-5, you're 2 rounds away from losing the map. Vici will be doing everything they can here.
Visor's in such a tough position over on this B site. He's got FaZe with him now, but again, he's going to get pressure. Dabacute going above. He's the only man that's probing. The bomb has made its way across through mid there. And it's going to be a mid to B hit once again, I feel, as they set themselves up. So FaZe, he's got to go big. There goes Vice. Yep.
Dabacute gets the better of him.
It isolates FaZe completely. He gets a 1-for-1 trade. That's about all he's going to get. Dennis, though, picks up a quick one. But unfortunately, it's down to Snox once again.
Yeah, and it's a 1v3 this time, so maybe possible, but more than likely not. Not coming up against Vici. He's in a very similar position, but further up this time. I'm not sure they know where he is. So he's picked off one. Dabacute goes down. Emzin round the corner. Not going to be enough. And 9.
9 catches him on the cross. 7-6, and as you said, vital round, and I think that may well just be enough for Vici. I think they're going to push on for the win here. They're going to go pressure. Oh, FaZe is going aggressive. FaZe is going to try and rush on through. He has to make this work, and he hasn't. It hasn't worked. He's got one, though. Oh, almost got the second. Emzin makes him pay the price, and FaZe had pulled away. So that's given up B-side completely at the moment. But are they aware of it?
Technically speaking, he trades 1 for 1, but Emzin is weak. I think he was lucky to get the one he did.
Yeah,
in all fairness.
He kind of. It's one of those moments when you're in a 2v1 and you kind of split your aim and then you're undecided on which one to focus.
Yeah, you might damage both but pick up none.
Yeah.
He actually gets WQ.
Good
Okay.
Good pop out there from Vici. He's been losing out that duel quite a few times, and Emzin gets taken down. Now a 4-on-3. Snox down on A site, about to get busy, it looks like. Potential round here for FlipSide. They can't give up the advantages like this.
And I think for FlipSide, as soon as they draw level, as soon as it goes 7-7 or 8-8,
yeah, the heads are going to drop.
That's when it turns around. But Vici, they're pushing forward. They've got the numerical disadvantage, but they even things up. 3 apiece now.
Dennis completely singled out there. While it was, a 4-on-3 numerical advantage, it was a 1v3 straight up duel. There's no chance for him there.
Yeah, so he's still over at B.
Yeah, but he's out of position. He's completely gone around, and did they not? They didn't. Dennis saw all 3 of them, but he can't speak. That's the thing. He can't speak after dying. Vici gets taken down by N9, and suddenly from a 4-on-3, 3-on-2, Snox and 7 with it all to do.
Well, 2 players full health. Snox has done some fantastic work so far.
7 to get a frag. He got what, 12 in the last half?
18's just spotted him as well. Good night to Snox. 7, you're going to join the club here.
Not a so 4-on-3, don't pick up a single kill. That is basically the story of this. Now 7-7, that is it. Vici picking up this map.
It's demoralizing. You're in that position where you're 7-4 up, 7-5, 7-6, 7-7. You've lost 3 rounds back to back now. And you're going into this one very, very demoralized. But
you were right, 4 rounds.
4 rounds back to back, yeah.
Don't second guess yourself. But yeah, they've struggled. This is what I was talking about before. Just like Rue Legends, they're getting that mid to B play. It's what Vici been doing every single time, and they've not had an answer for it. Honestly, they've tried to put the guy in the corner, which is where we saw Dennis. It's a horrible position sometimes because you're exposed. You've got nowhere to hide. But look at this. They've got an aggressive defensive position this time. They're going to try and go for the crossfire play. WQ trying to get the peek through. They managed to get one. The bomb still placed down. Oh, Vici is about to get completely caught out. WQ has had his number every round. He's done that.
4 versus 4. WQ's weak here. We know what he can do. 1 shot, 1 kill is the name of the game here for him. And it seems to be going down at B. We've got 2 people, though, lingering around the middle. Where is his teammate?
FaZe has just completely backed away and left Snox alone on B side.
Yeah, Snox is in a lot of trouble here.
They're planning on the retake. Snox is now in a safe house. Okay, so he's in the safe room. They've got to have seen or heard something there that drew their attention, because FaZe made tracks, and he's found a kill on 18. But N9 rattling the shots through. Not able to get the kill on 7. He's had to back away. FaZe still holding that position. FaZe is going to have to go superhuman for his team here. WQ in the vents, and there is FaZe. Pops out. That's really important. Now, 4-on-2. You cannot give up this position. N9, though, finds Dennis. There's a kill, and FaZe strikes again. And 7 finally delivers. Gets his first of the half. That's got to feel good for him. And now the round on the board. 8-7. FlipSide back in the lead.
Okay, so they've played the mental game very, very well. WQ's taking out Snox. FaZe has gone aggressive again. He picks up 1. He should be taken down, and he will be. Emzin has got his number 18, goes down to Dennis. This is so quick.
Yeah, through the window. Vici is also there as well. Oh, Emzin with the deagle. Oh, my word. And now 7 and Dennis left in a 2-on-3. And, the aggression, every time they've tried the aggression in that room, it's traded, but never in their favor. Or they maybe had a 1-for-1 trade at best. It's not worked out for them, and it seems that at the moment they're grasping. They're looking for something to work. But the problem is, if 7's the shot caller right now, he's not having a good half. So mentally, he might be a little bit checked out. You don't know. You don't know how this works. I'm grasping at it here. But A site's going to be very much free and easy to take for Vici. Nobody defending this one. They're kind of split over at B site at the moment, expecting that, because that is where obviously the exchange went down. So Dennis and 7. Dennis holding the corner. Now, the plant's going to come in. They know it's A site. The retake on. but it's a real tough situation. We need some of those heroic plays that Seven showed in the first round.
Well, the grenade coming in from N9, not good. Is that any better from Dennis? It is. It tags him up. And now smokes will come into play. Going down bottom left.
Such a hard position to go down this stairwell because you just completely exposed. Another good nade. Now N9 taken low, but he picks off one. 7 is there, but now they know his exact position. He's flashed up, stuck in the corner. Not a lot to do here. Flashed up, grenaded, got no health at all. Emzin picks around. Oh, he took Emzin low, but Emzin's going to flank, and he will pick him off for me in the end. And the round goes to Vici, but applause from the crowd. They knew how close that was. 8-8 the score.
Do you know what? It's respect to the opponent for me. FlipSide are really taking this game to the very edge.
Look at the amount of nades that Vici just used. Yeah. They're like, okay, they're going to rush us again. We're ready for this. Nades in their faces. Nobody there this time. So that was 3 nades, I think, wasted. And nobody there from FlipSide. So technically a good trade for FlipSide already.
I think FlipSide have done the wise thing of not rushing it because, like we said, it didn't work out for the last couple of rounds.
The adjustment they've made is Snox. Snox has basically gone, okay, I'm wasting my time down here in A. I need to be elsewhere. He's on the sniper now. Yeah, or in sniper, sorry, not on the sniper. He's been down in A and he's just been bored. He's been on the retake and he almost had that 1v4. But now they're thinking, okay, let's start changing the positions up a little bit here. Vice has been struggling, in all honesty, because Dabaku and Emzin have been pushing his position every round, and they've been coming out on pop. Dabaku, again, looking to go stairwell. That's where Vice is. Dabaku has been winning this duel. FaZe having a little peek there with him. Actually, Dennis, I tell a lie. It was Dennis that's going the long-range shot. Dennis himself has been struggling. That's really the story. FlipSide, the players that stepped up on the first half have struggled this half. They haven't been able to get their flow going. It can often be the case on defense because you can just be, overridden in numbers. But, oh, hello. FaZe is in a really awkward, interesting position. Drops down, gets 1, gets 2. Can't get the 3rd, unfortunately. But it's a 2-on-2 and Emzin's low.
Well, FaZe has taken a couple down. Emzin, he's solo. This should go to FlipSide.
Oh, the nade. Hello.
Triple from FaZe.
It's
double from Snox.
Points, ladies and gentlemen, for FlipSide. 7, though, that's not a happy 7.
No, it's not at
that's
all.
Map point. They should be like, yes, come on, boys, we got this. Well, not happy at all.
Once again, grenades going in, and grenades wasted here. The crowd are going insane, getting behind Vici now. But I tell you what, FlipSide, they're not succumbing to that.
FaZe once again delivering, comes around, finds 18. And now 1 man to the good. Snox has rotated though. He's back. It's Snox and 7 back in A site. They're expecting it, but as we can see on the minimap, it's not that way. They are all coming in B sites at the moment. The rotate's coming that way. 4 members there, but the bomb, it's going to try and be this fake play. They're going to try and fake it a B and send the bomb into A.
Well, we'll see if it works out right now. Emzin taking damage. Flash is coming in. Vice has been spotted. He's been taken out, but traded out. FaZe, the man on a mission. 14 kills to his name and a 4v3. It's looking good for FlipSide.
Is he going to spot more, though? He's got to realize they're all coming in. Emzin's there. Now the rotate comes out. Emzin does take down FaZe. That's a problem. Dennis picked off by N9, and now a real tricky situation for Snox and 7 on the retake. Bomb plant comes in. 7 with a nade. Dunks it onto Emzin. The veteran removed by the captain of FlipSide. As Snox pushes through, he can't get 1, and now 7 has to go huge for his team, or we're going to be seeing overtime.
I'm getting flashbacks to the 1v2 he did on this map. Can he pull it off again? 25 seconds, double peaks, double challenge, and this is going to overtime. 9-9.
Really well played from FlipSide. You've got to give them credit. Vici pushed all the way. The first time we've seen them pressured, honestly. 14-7 performance from FaZe in the second half there. Doing just about everything to carry FlipSide on his back and pull them through and keeping them at bay from B side. I think I can remember maybe 1, twice at best hits on A side. B side every single time.
Yep.
The adjustments from FaZe never really came. They moved Dennis into the room. I don't know the new name for that room, but they moved him into the side. FaZe was always covering off. He was the man of the moment. Vice kind of struggled out against Dabaku because it was him and Dabaku having that duel almost every time. But the thing is, it was almost a 2v1 because Emzin on your screen there was getting involved. And that's really where the pressure was coming every single time. Every single round, B side, B side, B side, B side. Only once they went to A. They did make the adjustment. And then in the last round, something gave 7. I don't know what it was. Something he thought that clearly was coming. Snox and 7 decided to stack A. They completely left it the round before, which is where it worked and where they came out on top. completely left it before, but this time they stacked out there, and as we could see, it wasn't to be. So, overtime. Now, FlipSide, you know, they're going to have to just reset their minds. They had a really good attack. It was 6-3 for both teams. It could have been a lot more for FaZe. It could have easily been a 7-2 half. So, they've got to think, okay, come on. We did well on the attack. Let's do it again.
Okay, well, FaZe with a very strong performance. Can he carry this into overtime? They will be back on the attack now. And what they did first was they played it slow towards A, and it looks like they're doing the same, but Emzin's getting up close and personal, and he's using the sniper to do so. He puts them back, but...
The FaZe Emzin duel there.
Yeah, again. We've not seen kind of that sniper duel one-on-one too much. Seen it a couple of times, but Emzin, look at that. Don't give him a chance as he hops across. FaZe escapes with his life. Almost teasing Emzin here, which he definitely isn't. Emzin's going to get out of there. He's going to call for backup, and he's going to get that backup.
Yeah, he's got to go for the reload, so he switched to Deagle, backed out of there. So, shots used up. Let's see what he's got now as WQ gets pressured. He gets a 1-for-1 trade, though. Snox gets picked off there as they push on through. 18 gets flashed up, caught in the corner. FaZe finds him. And now a 4-on-3. 2 in sniper, 1 coming around the side. It's going to be Vici that gets the check in, but it's N9 that comes out on top. And that's the left side now as Formy falls. Gets himself a shot in there. N9 gets another, and FaZe is taken down. A brilliant play from Formy and N9. The claps in a 2-on-4 effectively down the side goes the way of Vici. And that is a round they should not have lost.
No, N9 was amazing on that one. He pushed around the vents, he got round the flank, he picked up one, he pushed in and got another double. Fantastic play from N9, picking up the triple that round, and he really did win that one for his team. However, this round, he's taken out immediately as Snox gets the better of him. Snox so low, and he's going to be traded out.
Look at this, he's out in the middle, he comes around, and he's left his team a little exposed there. 3-on-4, but, well, they won this a moment ago. And any defensive round at the moment for Vici is a good round. We just saw what they can do in attack, and FlipSide know that. They know they need to pick up these rounds. Look at the aggression, though. Formy and 18 are looking at pushing out. Okay, they've decided, let's calm it down a bit. Let's get back into B side and think things through. WQ about to get very busy here. And he's starting to push his way. Fast rotation from 18. He's all the way back into sniper from B now.
They have the numbers, but
he's back. He's all the way down in A side. He's rotated completely away from B side, and it looks like it's going to be a mid to B play here from FlipSide.
There is one player just lingering around, but this heavy stack here, they will outnumber any challenge that goes down. It's going to be the one to Formy, and there you go. Formy falls, and Vici is the one to take him. A 4v2 as 18 and WQ need to rotate.
FaZe is about to drop out the vents right behind 18 there. No chance for him. And now WQ hopping, skipping, jumping, working his way through. He's got a long old way to go here. 36 seconds on the clock. FlipSide surely going to pick up their first round on attack here in overtime. And Dennis will shut him down. And now at 1 apiece, they need to remember, calm down. Okay, this is, last round should have been theirs. This round was theirs easily, but that was only down to Vici's aggression early on. And it was FlipSide that benefited.
Oh, there we go.
Now Emzin delivers and Dennis gets picked off.
And straight away, you're 10 seconds into the round and you're thinking, we didn't expect that. Our whole plan of this round has changed. We're backing off. Maybe lost their mindset a little bit. However, Snox is aggressive on the vents. We've got 2 pushing into B. That's FaZe and Vici.
They got a double stack. They've got a double stack. I think it's, yeah, look at that. That's not going to work. I'm sorry. And N9's going to push his position as well. FaZe forced to back away. And now 3-on-5. This is looking like Vici may well have just pulled a rabbit out the hat in overtime.
1-1 is the score. And again, I'm looking at Snox. Here we go. Grenades going in.
No.
He needs to back off.
Okay, it's only a flash. It's all right. No, it's a smoke, sorry.
Not affecting him too much, but if he drops out of there, Emzin has him. He does drop down. He drops through the middle. He takes down Emzin. We saw it at an unfortunate angle, but now they can push
gets
forward.
The second. Suddenly 18 goes down. That's rattling through the smoke. WQ trying to reply, but suddenly it's gone from a 5-on-3 to a 3-on-3, and things change considerably. They've held position, they've held stock. Snox working his way through. He needs to wake up, and he has. That's a third for him in this round. Now N9, he's on next to no health. As they stack around the corner, they're going to come leaping in. 7 gets 1, Snox gets taken down, it's FaZe chasing him out here. Careful as Dabaku tries to poke him out. There's going to be the smoke going out, the flash comes in. FaZe chased down here. Dabaku looking for him, oh my god! I do not believe he let that go from a massive, massive advantage garnered out by Snox. FaZe caught off guard, and Dabaku using all of his experience to chase him down. And it's 2-1 to Vici on the defense.
My goodness, he was one shot away. The face of Dennis, you can see. That round should have been FlipSide. One more bullet connected. But what a perfect flash when he came in.
Look at their faces. That they are checked out right now. They are not in there at the moment. Moral has gone through the floor. They need to shake themselves off, get themselves back ready. It's not done yet. It's not done yet, but it's not looking good, I've got to be honest, here on sub-base.
FlipSide are showing their class, and we are back in the game. Let's hopefully jump back in ASAP.
Oh, aggressive stuff from Vici. Look at this, a 4-man push once again. And, you know, think back to the defensive fight for FlipSide. Obviously, it went 6-3, and that's why the crowd know that this is very much almost a done deal. But they had them big jewels in this room right here many, many times. And Vici, remember. But look at this.
Snox is just checking out the floor.
So Snox is ordinarily the A defender for FlipSide. Obviously A site left open a little bit, 2 in the sniper, but Snox over here, remember what I was saying. B site hit round after round after round after round. Emzin and Dabaku. Now Vici are being clever because Emzin is over on A site. Now ordinarily, where Emzin is where the bomb ends up going. So he's over on A site right now. We'll see whether it rotates that way.
Well, you can see FlipSide have gone heavy defense on B. 2 right in the corner. You got 1 in the middle and no one down at A. The bomb is over at the B side for Vici, but you do have this duo pushing through. Number 1 and 3 there. It's Emzin being that number 1.
Yeah, he's making his way down. He's suddenly like, yep. There is nobody on stairs, boys. Checking every angle, but he is going to report that this is open. FaZe in the vents, gets caught. 50% hit points scraped off him and doesn't net anything for it. Little trade, actually. Vice trying to pop off a couple of shots. Seeing what he can find. Emzin continues to go looking. Seeing if he can find anyone, and 7 just around that corner. If he was to peek, well, it would certainly be curtains for him. Now Emzin, the full wraparound. B, once again, is where they're going. 7 finds 1, that's 18 being picked off. Vice gets another, but N9 took FaZe down, but it's not over yet. Snox, this is the man that has switched, but Dabaku once again is not to be moved. Switches out the weapon, got the shot, makes it 3. Can he make it 4? No, 7 just about cuts him out, and a sigh of relief from FlipSide as they finally get themselves that defensive round.
That was Snox's play. He was looking at the floor in that corner for so long. He picks up the double, they didn't see him, but Dabaku comes in. Big double, he gets the 3rd, and you know what? I thought he potentially was going to get that 4th. He got away, though, with his life with 7, who took him down. 2-2 here in overtime. FlipSide really showing the quality, even going toe-to-toe with Vici, who's absolutely decimated the rest of the competition here. Of course, previously being FlipSide, they beat them 10-4.
The problem is, if they don't win this, it could well be over. Black Widow is the next map, and that is massively in favor of Vici Gaming.
They need this map win.
Yeah, it could be a straight 3-0 if they don't take this. FaZe picks up Emzin, point blank, scope battle, head-to-head, straight in the face. It's going to be another mid to B play from Vici, as it is almost every round, but now they're actually starting to back away. Okay, they could be hopping over towards A side, trying to draw the attention of FlipSide perhaps, as N9 works his way down. Snox back in his default position, though. Down on A site. Now we see the 3 stack. Make it a 4 stack as Vici work the way down. Snox is got to go big here. Can he get a trade? He gets a lot of damage down in N9, picks one off, but it's traded out. And you can see 18 flashed out there, looking towards FaZe. Oh, so close. Nilmius took the shot on FaZe there as he tries to hop through vents. He's going on the rotate. Plant goes in.
Bomb is down, 35 seconds on the clock. They have the numbers, but breaking into this A site is very, very hard. And actually, look at this.
Who's on the rotate? I can't see.
It's 18 who's coming around the back. FaZe actually might have just spotted him there. He goes for the grenade. He should get the kill. He does get the kill. It's now a 3v3 and he's out of position.
He's pulled him away and there's only 20 seconds. They have to go. They have to go. They have to push down the stairs, and this is only going to favor the Chinese. Dabaku and Formi get themselves the kills, and that was a big, big win for Vici there. The third round on the board, and they are one round away from going 2-0 here in the series. And as I say, with Black Widow next, FlipSide, you know the grimness on their faces. We could be either going to a golden round or map number 3.
You've got to think as well, the endurance that goes into a game like this, to go all the way on overtime, to put your heart and soul into it, and to be up so much. It's difficult for anyone to take the loss on this. Can FlipSide even things up? Will Vici make it 2-0? The crowd are getting behind Vici here. Don't know if you guys can hear that at home, but he's getting very, very rowdy.
Some would say it's biased commentary. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure we could quite get away with that in the Western world commentary if we started G'ing up the team against the opposition. But as it is, Emzin edges his way forward, and Dennis is the one just below. Now, it's headshot on headshot effectively as they come through that vent. You can see they're building up. Here comes, they're going to pile on through. Emzin finds the shot. Snox is in trouble. He gets taken down. It's Emzin that landed the shot from the vents that took him down. And now Emzin gets a second. He's finally dealt with, but this is looking like it's only going one way. FlipSide all in sniper nest.
The bomb is down, and now they have to do the same as last round, but they don't have the number. 7 picks off 1 with a nade. That's big. It's a 3v3 now. They're pushing in. They're all going the same way.
They're going to go through the smoke, and Dabaku gets picked off by Dennis. It's now a 2-on-2 as they push on round. Formi gets 1, Formi gets 2, Formi gets 3! And that is map number 2 in the books for Vici Gaming as he goes massive on sub-base. And wow, what a game though. Overtime, and Vici pick it up. And for FaZe, they knew the damage was done on the attack. They didn't pick up the rounds they needed. And Vici delighted with that, because next map is Black Widow, and that surely will only go one way.